My sister banned me from her wedding ceremony, but still expected me to fund the entire thing. I found out she told everyone I was too ugly to be in photos. So, I showed up to the rehearsal dinner with receipts. Now the wedding is canceled, and my family won't stop blowing up my phone. I never thought I'd be writing this, but I need to get this off my chest because my entire family is imploding and apparently I'm the villain. But let me start from the beginning so you can judge for yourself. I'm 28F and my sister Emma is 26F. We've never been super close, but I always thought we had a normal sibling relationship. You know the type where you don't talk every day, but you're there for the big stuff. I'm a software engineer, and I've done pretty well for myself. Emma, on the other hand, has bounced between jobs and relationships her whole adult life. Our parents have always babied her because she's the youngest and, honestly, because she's conventionally attractive. I'm not trying to sound bitter, but it's just a fact that Emma has always been the pretty one, and I've been the smart one. About a year ago, Emma got engaged to her boyfriend, Derek. I'd met him maybe 3 times, and he seemed fine. Kind of boring, but whatever made Emma happy was cool with me. When she called to tell me about the engagement, I was genuinely excited for her. I told her congratulations and asked about her plans. That's when things started getting weird. Emma launched into this whole speech about how she was planning her dream wedding. She wanted it at this fancy vineyard about 2 hours from where we live. She talked about designer dresses and a live band and flowers imported from somewhere expensive. I was doing the math in my head and trying not to choke because I knew our parents couldn't afford any of this. My dad is a retired postal worker, and my mom works part-time at a library. They're comfortable, but they don't have wedding venue money. Then Emma said something that made my stomach drop. She said she'd already talked to mom and dad, and they agreed that since I was doing so well financially, it would be really nice if I could help contribute to the wedding. Not like chip in a little bit. She meant fund the whole thing. I sat there in silence for a minute trying to process this. Emma just kept talking about floral arrangements like she hadn't just asked me to drop what I assumed would be tens of thousands of dollars on her wedding. Finally, I asked her how much she was expecting me to contribute. She got all vague and said she was still finalizing numbers, but probably around $70,000. $70,000. I almost laughed because I thought she was joking. But she wasn't joking. She said that mom and dad had told her I had plenty of money and that family helps family. She said it would mean so much to her and that I'd be her maid of honor, of course. I told her I needed to think about it and ended the call. I immediately called my mom and asked her what the hell was going on. Mom got